That's why you see that in babies from birth to 18 months, they don't want you to carry them. Like, they are selective when it comes to people carrying them. And most people relate that to, oh, she's stubborn, or he's stubborn, or he's being selective, or she's being selective. It's none of that. And you also see that in adults, in their 20s, they become intimate, and they begin to choose, they begin to know who is their real friends from who is their fake friend, you get. So all of those people see it as maybe she's becoming proud, or he's becoming proud, she doesn't want to relate with people and all of that. But let me shock you, it's none of that. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just negodu who we have here. Just negodu. Hey. If you are new to this channel, you are highly welcome. My name is Joy, and I'm a nursing student here in Nigeria. And for those that keep coming back to my channel, like, you guys are the real fans, like, you are the real people. Thank you guys so much for always coming back to support me, for always coming back to like and watch my videos. Thank you guys so much. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So guys, in today's video, it's please pardon me for the background noise that you hear. My neighbor's Jenny is on, and this brightness is just so fantastic, and I decided to do this video. So guys, what I'm about to talk about is something that everybody is involved in it, whether you know about it or not, whether you have a knowledge about it or not. Everybody is into this, like, everybody. So all individual, you fall in one part, one stage or the other. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So this video is about the Erik Erikson theory, and it's a psychosocial theory that everybody belongs to. So Erik Erikson is a theorist, and he broke it down into stages, and it's into 8 stages. The first stage is the trust and mistrust stage, and that stage is between birth to 18 months or 12 months. Anyone, 18 months or 12 months, anyone you want to put it, is between birth to 18 months. So what happens in this stage? In this stage, the baby is born, isn't it? Yeah. So the baby is born in this stage, and the baby begins to, it's not the mother that carries the baby. The mother carries the baby, and the baby begins to trust the mother, because he or she suckles and looks into the mother's eyes, or looks at the mother's face. So the baby knows the mother, the baby knows who carries him or her every time. So at this stage, the baby begins to trust the mother and other caregivers around the baby, but the baby doesn't really trust people that he or she doesn't know, you get. So in this stage, the baby tries to generalize his or her trust to other people. That's why you see that a child is being selective of who carries him or her. Children that are very selective don't really have that trust, you get. They don't really have that trust. So, and why is this stage important? This stage is important for the child to gain trust. If the child doesn't gain trust, it will affect the baby later in life. Like, the baby will see people, the baby will be using, like, the child will be using a suspicious eyes to view people, you get, to see people. And if the baby does not develop trust, the baby will keep seeing the world as an unsafe place, like you know, on an unpredictable place, you get. But if the child develops trust, the baby will feel comfortable, the baby will feel protected in the world, you get. So it's a psychosocial theory. So mothers, I don't know who is watching this video, mothers, fathers, brother, auntie, uncle, please, if you are the type of person that you want to carry a baby and the baby refuse, please don't push the baby at the head and say, ah, you too stubborn, or oh, you too stubborn, you know they like my carry you. No, it is the stage for that. Okay, it is the stage for that. Mothers, don't allow them to push your child or say it's too stubborn or she too stubborn. No, it is the stage for that. Yes, guys. And if the child does not gain that trust, the child will also feel this anxiety, this fear in him or her. So it's good to be able, it's good that your child is able to trust, you get. Yes. So the next stage is the autonomy versus shame and doubt stage. Yes. So this stage is from 1 year to 3 years. So in this stage, you see that your child wants to choose what he or she wants to wear. Yes, you see that your child wants to choose what he or she wants to wear. Your child wants to eat by themselves, you get. So they gain control. They have this little independence by themselves. This is also the stage where they try to control their urinary organs. This is a stage also for toilet training. You see that they don't want to wear pampers anymore. They want to have a choice. They want to be independent. For example, now, if a child pours food on the ground and you tell the child to sweep it, the child will gladly go and sweep it, because that's the stage, you get me. So yes, so if you don't allow your child to do these things by themselves, the child will choose clothes he or she wants to wear, even though it is inappropriate for the occasion or for the situation. The child wants to wear that. I remember my younger brother, when he was still in that age and that stage, he will always want a cloth that has pockets, so that he can put money inside or biscuits inside or stuff like that. So you get. So yes, that's the autonomy stage. So if you don't allow your children to do those things, they'll begin to be ashamed. They'll begin to feel ashamed. They'll begin to doubt themselves. Oh, okay, I can't do this, I can't do that. There'll be no self-confidence, which will lead to low self-esteem, you get. And I'm sure nobody wants his or her child to feel that way. Nobody wants his or her child to have a low self-esteem. So parents, mom and dad, aunties and uncle, guardian, whoever is watching this video, please just be alert. Allow your children to do certain things at certain time. Know the stages. That's why I'm here to enlighten people, because most people really don't know about this stage. The next stage is stage 3, which is initiative versus guilt, and it's from 3 years to 6 years. So what happens in this stage? In this stage, the child begins to initiate activities by themselves. You get. The child begins to initiate activity by themselves, and they also want to interact. You get. So they also want to interact. So according to Eric Erikson, he said that this is the age for school. That's preschool. This is the age where you start. This is the stage where you put your children in school, and they begin to play in school, they begin to interact in school, and they have sense of ambition and responsiveness, you get. So yes, they begin to exploit and all those things. But if they don't properly exploit and initiate social activities, they begin to feel guilty, they begin to feel left out, they begin to feel a type of way. So I really pity parents that their children will come out to play and they will be like, will you get inside, something like that. No, allow your children to interact, but it should have limits. Yes, it should have limits, but you should allow your children to interact. You get, allow them to play, allow them to play with people, and all of that. So the next stage is stage 4, and this stage is called the stage of industry versus inferiority, and this stage is between 6 to 12 years. Now the child is already in school. In this stage, the child tries to compare his or herself with peer group. They try to compare their self, where they are lacking, where they are not doing well, and all of that. They compare their self a lot. Okay, so when they compare their self, they either feel a sense of accomplishment or satisfaction, or they feel that they are inferior. Yes, and you notice that those children that feel inferior are, because they feel inferior, they don't have self-esteem, so they are always quiet, they are always isolated. So you should try to balance things up, and so that your child will not be isolated or feeling inferior. So they try to have a school life, a sports life, social activity, family life, and all of that, so that they don't feel inadequate any type of way. So they begin to have peers at home, in school, in churches, and all of that. So if children do not get along with others, if children do not get along with other children, or they have negative experiences at home with their peers, those parents, those aunties, those uncles that like beating children, hitting them, bang 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 bang, get inside, don't play, all these things, you are making the child feel so inferior. Please, let's just try to stop it. You're making the child feel so inferior. The child will go to meet his or her peer, and the child cannot really talk. The child will be feeling so down, so inferior. Please, let's try. So they like I said, they develop an inferiority complex. Yes, and this inferiority complex, it can go a long way into their adolescent or adulthood stage. So please, whoever is watching this video, you are somebody's auntie, uncle, teacher, parent, mother. Like, please, just get it and do the right thing at the right time. Take care of your children and all of that. So just take care of your children, do the right thing at the right time, and all of that. Yeah. So the next stage is stage 5, and stage 5 is identity versus role confusion. So this stage is from 12 years to 18 years. So in this stage, the child has entered into adolescence, and the child wants to explore, the child wants to find who I am, like questions like who I am, what did I come to do in this earth, questions like that will pop up. They want to know who they are, they want to know how to have an influence in the society. They'll have peer groups, yeah, they'll be trying a lot of things. They'll be trying different things just to know where they fall in. Yeah, so just to know where they fall in, they'll be trying lots of things. So those who do not really identify their role, like those who do not really know what they want to become, they begin to be confused. They don't know where they are in life. They are just confused. Then those who have identified what they want to become, they begin to work towards it, and before you know, a career is formed. They know what they want to be, they work towards it and all of that. So at this stage, parents can also come in to advise their children. Tell children the best path to go through, since they've already passed through that path and all of that. So yes, so guys, the next stage is stage 6, and stage 6 is intimacy versus isolation. So, and it's from your 20s to your early 40s. Now, what happens here is that you are now 20. Responsibilities are coming. You begin to split. Okay, this one is my true friend, this one is fake, this is this, and that is that. You begin to want to enter into a relationship, a very healthy relationship, and you begin to want to become intimate. Yes, intimate, not in the sense that you want to give sex and exchange sex. No, you want something healthy. You want something that will improve you. You want something that will make you a better person. Such relationship. So people who don't form that intimacy, maybe due to the fact that they have low self-esteem or mistrust, or they're looking at people with suspicious eyes, something like that, they begin to isolate themselves. Or for example, maybe you just finished school and there's no job, something like that can also affect it, and you get all of that. So yeah, and this is also the stage whereby you know your career, you want to have a family, you know the importance of family, you understand, you put more concern in family matters and all of that. So that's what this stage is. You become more responsible to your family, to yourself, to the society at large, and all of that. You become more responsible. You get. Let's go for a break. Look at how I'm looking cute. So guys, let's continue. So guys, the next stage is stage 7. I'm doing 10. Stage 7, and stage 7 is generality, or should I say generativity versus stagnation. And this happens from your late 40s to your mid 60s. Yeah, it's happening from your late 40s to your mid 60s. And when people reach this age, this time, they enter into the time known as their middle adulthood, which extend from the from 40s to mid 60s. And in this time, their task is to generalize, like evolve in finding their life, their work, and contributing to the development of others through activities. They contribute to the development of others through activity, such as volunteering to do some things, mentoring people. You get, they begin to mentor people, and they begin to raise their own children. So during this stage, adults begin to contribute by they contribute to the next generation by childbearing. So they begin to bear children, caring for others. They also engage in meaningful and worthwhile things, productive work, which contribute positively to the society. So those people who master this task, like those people who master this self-actualization stage, they wouldn't experience stagnation. Like they will feel this self-actualization in them. Then those people that don't master the stage, they will feel they are stagnant in life. That's just how they will feel, that they are stagnant in life, that they are not progressing, they are not going anywhere, or something like that. So that's what happens in this stage. So guys, the last and final stage. Before I continue, hope you have subscribed to my channel. As you are watching this video, hope you subscribed. Hope so. Please, if you have not, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. So the last stage is the stage 8. So the last stage is the stage 8, which is integrity versus despair. And this stage happens from around 65 years old till death. So what happens in this stage is that they begin to reflect on life, reflect on everything that have passed, like reflect on their early age, how they walked, and all of that. Mind you, this is the last ladder. This is the last ladder of adulthood. So they begin to reflect and all of that, and they begin to tell stories to their children and their grandchildren. They begin to tell them how successful their life have been, and they begin to feel this integrity and dignity for those that have accomplished things in their life. Then those who have not accomplished things, they begin to feel this regret. Guys, sorry for the background noise you are hearing, I'm so sorry. So they begin to feel this regret, this regret, despair. Yes, that's what they begin to feel. So yes guys, I just decided to come and brief us of this. It's like a cycle. Everybody is in it, but most people don't know that they are in it. So that's why I just decided to show up with my beautiful self. With my beautiful self. So guys, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up so that more people can see it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It does a lot for me. It does a lot for me. Subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. For now, bye.